cases were detected on the other side of the country, in communities scattered across dense rainforests and crowded urban areas. Now that outbreak too has been declared over. 130 cases and 55 people died. I heard more from Catherine Bayaruhanga.
Well, really, there's been a huge sense of relief for the authorities and the people in the Democratic Republic of Congo. This is a country that's had to deal with back-to-back outbreaks in just the last couple of years. And what's been crucial in this latest outbreak in Equator Province, which is in the northwest of the country, has been the introduction of vaccines as well as therapies that have been trialed in the area. And this has really meant that authorities could protect individuals using the vaccines. They could then also try out new treatments. One of those treatments has been approved by the US authorities as a cure for Ebola. So the science and the research that's been done over the years has really been shown to work in the Equator Province.
Yeah, and it's been difficult because the vaccine has to be kept incredibly cold, and of course some parts of Congo it's difficult to get access to electricity and things like that.
I'll just paint a picture for you, Oliver. I've travelled in Equator Province, in Mbandaka and surrounding areas of the province, and really the best way to get around is by boat because there are no proper functioning roads. So you usually have to get on a canoe for hours and hours just to get to the next village or the next town. Now imagine health workers who've had to deploy vaccines in these regions. So they've had the technology innovations which have helped them to keep the vaccine in very cold coolers for longer periods that they could then ship to different parts of the province, and so that's helped.
Now they found that this latest outbreak in the north was different from the 2-year outbreak in the east of the country. Does that mean Ebola is endemic in Congo?
Well, right now what scientists do is they take it outbreak by outbreak, and obviously it's become easier over the years with increased testing to find out when there is an outbreak of the disease, even in remote areas. What was quite crucial earlier this year is you had this big outbreak in the east of the Democratic Republic of Congo, the world's second biggest. And just weeks before, the country was to be declared Ebola free, you had this new outbreak in another region. And at the time, what was crucial for the scientists was to test the genetic material of the virus, and they found that these were two separate outbreaks. But it's very tense, and the authorities right now will still be on standby to make sure that if there are any new outbreaks, they get on top of them as soon as possible.
Is it possible to vaccinate the entire country against it?
Well, a lot of these vaccines are new, they're being developed, and as we've talked about, the logistics of just simply trying to get vaccines across